What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day, and I appreciate you guys coming out. So we have the one and only King of Concrete with us, Mr. Dallas. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Dallas.
That's all you had?
Face mullet.
Okay. And, well, I don't know how he got on this show, but I have my biggest troll with me. What's going on, Roy?
Yeah, not much.
Another day? So what's going on, man? What's new? What's the word?
Well, I'm trying this whole eating healthy and not drinking my beloved beer throughout the week. And it's not fun, Bry.
That sounds like a horrible experience. Why would you do that to yourself?
Something about my blood pressure being high and not wanting to die and whatnot.
I work in IT. That's a given. You don't have to worry about your blood pressure. It just happens. That's awesome. So, Dallas, tell us about your concrete channel, because I know there's people that, oh, shit, it's about to get real now. It is the man, the myth, the legend that is DDK.
How's it going tonight, Bry?
Dan was there when they built the first Harley.
I was.
It was going to be Harley-Davidson DDK. So let's go around the room. Dallas, introduce yourself. Tell us about the concrete channel, all kidding aside.
All right. The name of my channel is Middle Tennessee Concrete, and obviously I'm in Middle Tennessee, and I do concrete. We do like pretty extravagant poured concrete foundations, and also concrete pumping, which is always good footage, because you're always doing something that probably you shouldn't, like trying to pump concrete over top of a house and stuff like that. Just all I have to do is turn the camera on and there's content.
I thought it was really interesting because we were talking about this in the pre-show. I wouldn't in a million years think that I'd be sitting there watching somebody pour concrete, and there I am. It's good stuff. So, Roy, my biggest and favorite troll, go ahead and introduce yourself. Talk some shit. Let's go.
What? I don't talk shit. I just do videos of shit,
Okay, that's fair.
No. I'm Roy from Roy's Moto Ventures. Like Bryce says, I like to troll his videos and make them a little bit better.
Yeah, you guys need to check out Roy's channel, because there's some hatred going on. I see that.
Yeah, my channel, I'm up from upstate New York, and me and my brother ride around, and we do some install videos and ride around New York and stuff. So
just don't tell anybody that you're part of Moto Noggin's crew. They won't.
Oh yeah, well.
but he is, is part of the crew with Blue, and I like Blue.
Oh, Blue's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, Blue is my hero.
Blue is the man. Moose, check your IMs on Instagram. But yeah, so we just figured I haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured it'd be kind of fun to have some folks on that I get to talk to every day. So Mr. DDK, you want to introduce yourself, sir?
Well, name's Dan. My YouTube channel is DDK_TN. I just throw out some ride videos that I go on, and through this winter I've been doing a few projects on the bike, and there'll be some videos dropping on those.
Nice.
The biggest thing is I just like to get in the side chat and give everybody crap.
You do well with it. I feel like this is like a troll episode. It's like let's talk about the people that hate me. That's good. I'm facing my fears in this episode. We'll talk about the people that hate me. So we haven't covered this, so let's go with you guys. For the people that don't know what you ride, let's talk about what you ride. So DDK, what do you ride?
I have a 14 Ultra Limited.
14 Ultra Limited, very nice. That was my previous bike. It's a great bike, Mr. Dow. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My two-tone was better looking than your two-tone, though.
What color is it?
Mine's amber whiskey and black.
Oh yeah, that's a good color. Because that Dallas, that's what you have, right?
No, mine's scorched orange.
It's, it's a shade different.
It is different.
It is different.
Yeah. I have a 2020 Road Glide Special and a 2017 Softail Slim S.
Nice. Very nice. And Mr. Roy, my troll.
I have a 21 Road Glide Limited Gauntlet Gray.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a sweet bike. So we have 3 members of the Road Glide Nation and some guy with a geezer glide.
One guy that rides the superior model.
That's fair. I was telling Phoenix this morning. I was like, "There's times when I miss the Ultra. I'm not gonna lie. It was a great bike."
No, you know as well as I do. They're pull the fairing off. They're the same bike.
Yeah, and it's funny too. I think it was OMG that was saying this, but I've noticed too that I miss is the weight of the fairing because at slow speed you can kind of use that. Where with the Road Glide, it's a little bit hard. I also have tall bars, which doesn't help.
Yeah. When I rented the Street Glide in Colorado, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't hardly tell any difference.
Yeah. Well, everybody keeps telling me that, like, oh, you'll notice the difference when you pass trucks and stuff. I don't notice it. I mean, I will say this. I also have higher bars, so I don't think obviously you're not getting the wind protection. You're getting more of that air blown into you. But no, I don't.
You keep mentioning the higher bars. Is there a reason why you keep mentioning higher bars?
Well, because it brings it up out of the fairing.
Well, I figured it was, like penis envy or something.
Well, no, that's why I have a cam. I walked into the dealership and I'm like, look, I don't want to bring this up, but I have a very small penis. So like, you want the Road Glide with the 16s and the cam? I'm in. That's why I have a big air cleaner. It makes no sense why it's on that bike, but I got it. Who cares?
And so how tall are your bars, Bry?
16s. And
I think, is that what you have on the Softail, Dallas?
Yeah.
That's what I
That's
thought.
what I have. Yeah. Which it makes for a very interesting ride because, the seat is so low on the Softail Slim, but it's not uncomfortable. You would just looking at it, you would think it would be just awkward and weird, but it's not that bad, because it's not like I'm very tall or anything. I was just waiting for the joke to come up.
I wasn't going to say anything.
no, we're not here. We have Roy here to troll you. I'm stepping out of the trolling tonight. We're gonna let him have at you. Yes, James, I can reach my bars. Although I'm not sure why somebody put the giant air cleaner on my bike. I don't know. Maybe it's cool.
We know the stunt double can reach the bars.
Yeah. Well, my stunt double might have an announcement coming soon, so we'll see. Yeah, that's that whole video was screwed up because he was supposed to be the stunt double. I was supposed to be like, well, because I don't ride, he's going to test out the pipes, but it didn't work out planning wise. Frank's a good dude. I appreciate it. No one cares. And Mr. Moose has picked up an Apex, which is a very sweet bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sweet. Now he just needs to spend about $5,000 doing some upgrades to it.
Get a 131 in it and make it,
Oh no, that's $8,000.
Okay. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. My stunt rider himself is in the house. It's important that you've achieved greatness when you have a stunt rider. Everybody's talking about being sponsored and this and that. I just wanted a stunt rider. That's all I wanted. So what do you guys think? We're going to do another live stream next Wednesday for the Harley event. What do you guys looking forward to anything? I mean, I know there's talk that they're bringing the breakout back. Anybody have any thoughts, opinions?
I like the breakout.
Yeah, the breakout. Pretty all right.
Yeah.
Some of the colors that are out right now.
Yeah.
You can tell we're all Harley riders. Did you see the red? It's the same damn motor. It's the same damn bike, but it's red.
Right. I kind of like the look of that Baja orange with the chrome.
Yeah.
which is kind of different. You know, I'm kind of starting to lean
Yeah.
toward chrome again. You know,
Yeah, the
Really?
Baja orange was the color I liked, but I don't know. Chrome. My old bike was chrome, and I always hated polishing. But
yeah,
That's
Yeah, and that
where I'm at with mine.
yeah,
I wish all that chrome was black.
yep.
yeah.
Oh, holy crap. The man, the myth, the legend is here. What's up, Steve? Wow. If you guys don't know, Steve is the owner of Indy Ridge. If you guys haven't checked out Indy Ridge, you need to.
Can I go put my boots on real quick?
Put your shameless plug. Oh, that's funny. Not much, man. Steve, you got to jump into one of these. Just throw you off the deep end.
Well, we need to tell Steve he needs to make one with a little bit of a heel on it.
For Dallas, because she's short, or what? That's
I like
kinda
a
mean.
boot. I like a boot with a little bit of a heel. That's what kind of locks in on my highway bar.
Okay, I can see that.
But I did take his boots, the Mohawk boots, with me to Colorado this year. And when we got off the plane, it was like 15 degrees and snow on the ground. So I will say this: my feet never got cold.
Nice.
Is
There's
this
so
when you
many
went
healed
for the,
boots.
Is this when you went for the Pride Parade or the other time?
No, the Pride Parade was in June.
Oh, okay.
This was late November this year.
So Steve has a question. How are your boots holding up, Dallas?
Oh, they're doing great. I've kind of finally got them broke in. Actually, the trip to Colorado, they broke in because if you've ever walked to like a professional stadium or college stadium, you know you walk a lot. So by the time I was done and back to the hotel, those boots were broke in so good, you know. So and my feet were dry because we were at literally our feet. There was like this much of slush where your feet are in the stadium, and my feet never got wet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Steve's good. I've been actually for work. I've been wearing my Comanches. That's my go-to shoe for work. I've gotten a lot of compliments from it. They're actually really comfortable. I like my. Well, I've always liked my stuff, but
The Comanche was the ones that I was looking at.
yeah, you know what I like about them is you can wear them on and off the bike, and they're not black. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of black boots, but yeah, I love the Comanches because of the color. So you didn't buy a pair? TDK?
No, that's the ones I was looking at.
Okay.
I can't get past that flat sole.
So you like a good stiletto in a boot? What are you talking about?
I like a good 6-inch heel.
He needs 6 inches. We get it. Okay. Yeah, Steve, I'm rocking the Comanche 4s. I get a lot of compliments from my coworkers. I'm trying to throw them on to the hipsters. It's all the hipsters. Buy them. You look cool. So how was your trip there? Oh, Crow Force just arrived. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, I'm planning on buying my son a pair. He rides a lowrider S.
Okay.
I'm not sure which ones to go with though.
I like the. Let's see what I got. Oh, mine are hidden. I don't know. I like the Comanches. I like the way they look, and certainly the way they feel.
Is there a
Oh,
dog
look at this. Bodine 52, Mr. 17 gazillion views on his Indy Ridge boots. I don't like him anymore. He outdid me. Nice guy though. So let's see who we got. We got Droop in the house. We got Winroad. Droop loves his crows. We got Fat Glide, Mr. Fat Glide. How are you, sir? Winroad Therapy, ma'am. How are you? Tiger's here. Mr. Moose, of course. Ty, what's going on, sir? I didn't see you pop in. Mr. Steve's here from Indy Ridge. Appreciate you stopping by, sir. Let's see who else is here. Big James is here. I'm not going to say hi to him. Smitty's in the house.
Yep.
Ray's here. So it's Ray, not Roy. Roy, not Ray. It's very confusing on this side, yeah.
They totally look alike, though. It's so confusing.
It is.
That's why I started growing this out so I can look like them.
We
Roy
need to have you
Rock's
both on
really
the same
good
show.
flat
And see, what's that?
I said Roy Rock's a really good flat top.
He does.
Yeah, see, just fresh today. Just got it done after work.
He's like my old gym teacher.
I just so happened to have Ty's shirt on today. That was
Do you?
yeah, Ty from Tennessee. Is that the one that's on?
Yeah, link in bio.
All right.
So before we got sidetracked because Mr. Steve showed up and I got all fanboyish. So what are your thoughts on the Harley event? What are you guys expecting? Is there anything you'd like to see? Anything you wouldn't like to see? Besides a new red or a black?
Orange is always good.
Yes.
I'm not really sure exactly what the rumor is of like any models coming back or any new models. I mean, I honestly don't know. Have y'all heard?
Well, there's talk that the
police bike,
rocker's coming back.
or whatever.
Yeah,
The
there's talk of the Elvis bike coming out too
Oh, cool.
that I've seen. I think that would both be really cool. Silver. Who would buy a silver bike? That guy. So if you guys don't know, Frank's my friend. He's my neighbor. And apparently he stalks me with a helicopter, but that's a story for another day. So Frank flies for our local news station in the news chopper, and every so often my windows rattle and I get a little wave emoji on my phone. I'm like, dude. So now every time my wife hears a helicopter, she's like, is that Frank? I'm like, I don't know. So what were we Bodine, that was me. So they're talking about bringing the rocker back. That's the only thing that I've heard. I want the Y Glide to come back. I would love to have one of those. I think that was a cool bike.
Yeah, that's the bike I had last. I had an 01 Wide Glide.
Really? What'd you think of it?
Oh, I
I've
loved
heard-
it. I owned it for 20 years. So,
Okay.
So
You either liked it or you couldn't get rid of it.
no, I liked
Now,
it.
are they hard to ride? Because I've heard with the rake being out that far that they're a little difficult to ride.
It took me when I bought this Road Glide. It took me a little bit getting used to do the Road Glide, because the Wide Glide, I could hammer the corners real good on that one.
Okay.
Plus, now I just added 300 more pounds, right? Because I think the Wide Glide was only 630 maybe.
Right. Yeah.
But
That's the one thing I was surprised with adding the well, I didn't add, it was with the bars. That bike seems a lot heavier because when you're in slow speed, you're like, "Rrr."
yeah. But I just got rid of it because I wanted something bigger, more comfortable. It was a little rough, beating the crap out of me and stuff. But
Well, I mean, let's face it. The older you get, you want comfort.
oh yeah.
And
I wanted to travel more, so I wanted my wife to come with me too.
that's
She
who
got
sold
mad
me
at
the
me.
bike.
She loved the Wide Glide.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. 'Cause you don't hear many women say that
No.
because it's a smaller bike.
Yep.
So
Now,
does she ride?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dallas.
Does your wife ride with you often, Roy?
Not that often. We'll do day rides or whatever. Try to get her to ride more, but she doesn't like to do several days at a time or anything.
Yeah, that's kind of like Penny and I. We'll just do. Usually when we're riding together, it's just somewhere to go have some lunch or something like that.
Yep.
But if there's like a long trip, I'm kind of on my own at this point.
Yeah. Me too. Long trip, I'm by myself or with my brother. No.
Well, that's
'cause I want to go out west and do all this crap. And she goes, "Yeah, I want to come too." I said, "Are you going to ride?" No. You ride
I'll
there.
fly
I'll
out.
fly there. You meet me at the airport.
That seems like a little bit of a letdown, but no, I get
Yeah.
it. That's actually what we did. Come to think of it, that's what we did when we went up to the PA Grand Canyon. Kate took the car because she wasn't up to riding, but then I took the bike, which was cool because then the bike was up there and we could kind of
Yep.
putz around for a little bit. So, what's that's a good question. So, Roy, what's the furthest your wife's ridden with you?
What was that?
What's the furthest your wife's ridden with you?
Maine.
Okay, and that's how far from you?
Well, I live by, Lake George, by where Americade is. So it's, what is it? 5 hours, 6 hours?
Okay. And was that an overnight trip or?
It was an overnight trip. I surprised her with an Airbnb up there in Kennebunkport, and she got mad at me because, oh my God, we're riding the freaking Harley in the Kennebunkport. What? I didn't know. This is nice neighborhood. You shouldn't.
Well, that's I mean that's what they have, right? Everybody up there has probably got their Harleys and they don't
Yeah.
ride them, but they're doctors and lawyers, so it makes sense.
Yep.
I don't even know what Kennebunkport is.
It's a more of a nicer place or whatever neighborhood or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. The
We're all
president used to,
politicians,
president used
Yeah,
to
the
have,
president lives there. Isn't
yeah.
Bush there? One of them.
they had a camp there. Yeah, an
Yeah.
island. Yep.
It's
I
an
drove by
island.
it with the bike.
You're hanging out with the Secret Service, just being like, "Hey."
But
All right, so
Um,
6 hours. I mean, that's a decent.
yeah,
run.
we've done all day ride, just riding around, riding up to the Canadian border and back down, which is all day ride for us. But
Nice. We spent some time in the Adirondacks and we went down through Lake George. This is a nice area.
Mm.
That's where Kate took the yellow jacket to the arm at like 60 miles an hour. That didn't end well.
Oh man!
All you hear is this blood curdling scream in the comms, and I'm like, it's time to test the ABS out.
I think Dan and I were riding together. I think when we were leaving Tazewell, and that bee flew in my helmet,
Oh,
and there was like this much,
That much room to get off the road.
and I'm just like trying to get this helmet off, without dumping the bike.
I have a habit of riding with my shield up a lot, and I took a yellow jacket like right there because I have like the bobber sunglasses, and it
Yeah.
somehow managed to get right in there and sting me. It was not pleasant. Look at Smitty's comment.
yeah, Adirondacks. Yeah.
Yeah. You have a stripper name, Smitty. That concerns me on a few levels, but that's all right. Oh man.
Yeah, we're planning on the wives want to go to Buffalo, so that's an all-day trip, an overnight. Going
Okay.
out to Buffalo, like me and my brother did last year. So they want to go out this year. So
Awesome.
I think
So
Dan is supposed to meet me over in Lynchburg, right, Dan?
Yeah, when are we going to plan that?
Sorry, it's kind of a running joke between him and I.
I didn't think Dallas was allowed to hang out with anybody but OMG. I thought that was in his contract.
I have to get permission first and sign a waiver, and there's a non-disclosure.
Now you finally made it to the Harley Hog chapter meeting, right?
Yeah, like 3 times, and it was a good time.
Okay. So same question, Dallas. What's the longest you've ridden two up?
Oh, let's see, Penny and I, of course, we went to Lynchburg, which is from my house. I think it's only like hour and a half, 2 hours.
I love their lemonade.
Yeah,
That was Jack Daniel's joke if you didn't get it.
yeah. I guess a lot of people don't know Lynchburg is where Jack Daniel's is made. And see, we rode over to Shiloh, which is right on the Tennessee-Mississippi line. That's about a 1 way. It's 2 hours ride.
Nice.
Shiloh, that's the Civil War National Park Memorial Park. It's really cool. If you're into history, that is a fun place to go visit.
You just brought up a good point. When you come to New Jersey, we can go to Valley Forge State Park.
I would love that. I love history.
Oh yeah, we can go. Kate can take you in a new whip. You know, we can go up there. She needs an excuse to show you how the auto driving works. Scary as hell, but you know. Someone has to explain to me how all that technology works in a car. It's crazy. So, how far was it then that you rode 2 up, or you rode with her? Or she rode with you?
Yeah, it was 2 up.
Okay, and it was how far?
It was 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I think, one way.
Okay, that's a good run.
Yeah.
Now, was that on the road glide?
Yeah, it was on the road glide.
Okay.
All I have is a solo seat on the softail.
Yeah, that's what I would.
And he saves that for riding 2 up with Drew.
Did not see that one coming at all. Oh, you know, that's a good point. Frank's got a really good point. We could go to Washington's Crossing, and then we could go stop by Route 32 in New Hope.
Hey, yeah. Maybe I get to meet
Back
Dom.
up that comment to Chris Venus.
What's that? This one?
And he wonders why people want to punch him in the face.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. We can take you across the New Hope Bridge that you think you're going to die when you go across. It's so narrow.
Oh,
So yeah,
God.
Dallas, we need to make that happen. We can either go up to Valley Forge, and we can throw the girls up at the mall, and we can go explore the park. Because Valley Forge, I want to say King of Prussia Mall is like the 2nd or 3rd largest mall in the country. Yeah, we got to do that. I'm looking forward to you guys coming up. So Dan, what's your longest 2 up ride?
2 up ride?
Mhm.
We've done several, just all day, 300-400 miles, just round trip coming, but as far as going overnight, probably up in North Carolina, Virginia, up in that area.
Okay.
Which is probably 4 or 5 hours one way. By the way I go, I don't go by interstate.
Oh, you're going back roads?
Yeah.
And that's your wife rides with you, am I correct?
Oh yeah, she loves to ride. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But we don't do many, probably not more than just a couple of nights. I'd have to get a trailer if she wanted to go for a week.
Yeah, we did that, and it's amazing how small your bike becomes when you want to go that far. We even had the rick rack on the top of the bike full. It was quite the experience. Lady at work was asking me that the other day, like, how do you travel that long on a bike? I'm like, there's a thing called a laundromat. You can stop there. It's not the end of the world.
Most hotels have them.
Yeah. I find what are you laughing at? What am I missing?
Cal fire.
I'm bored.
You can dress her up. You can't take her anywhere. You just can't. She's trouble. That's really funny. So do you guys enjoy riding with your spouse, or is that something? Do you find it slows you down?
I enjoy my wife's company.
Okay.
I liked it better before we got the cardos, but it's okay.
My biggest complaint when we went on and you'll get what I'm saying when I say, when we went on our 13-day trip, we had just got cardos to try them out. And I was telling Keith, the thing that I didn't like is with the with the wired ones, I could knock the volume down. Like if we were in traffic and I was getting like distracted, you can't do that with the cardos because you're like, trying to hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, my wife, she'll have her music going.
Okay.
And of course, we'll be going down the road, and all I hear is her singing. I'm like, I need voice activated. But it's just her constantly singing going down the road.
Yeah. Or I get a lot of, did you see that? What just happened? Oh, no, there's something back there. I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Like, oh, gosh, look at that. And I'm like, looking, the next thing you know, watch where you're going, because I have a tendency. If my head turns one way, so does the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah. And
Yeah,
I agree with Fat Glide. The comms are nice, but I feel like sometimes it takes away from just the zen of riding.
That's
But
what my wife says. She don't like the comms on there, but she just
But,
likes to ride in peace.
Well, bless your heart.
Yeah. But then she gives me shit, when I'm recording, so I don't usually like her ride with me because then,
You can't
calls
make a
me-
video
she
on how
calls
to
me out
get
on
gas.
camera. So,
wow, but
Dang.
Roy, your trolling level is nothing compared to Moose. Moose is
yeah.
next level trolling.
And I don't know why it says amateur in front of his name.
I thought
There's
he was
nothing
Apex
amateur
Moose.
about him.
well,
No, he's a closer. He can.
that's why
he
I
can push.
kind of insinuated, Dallas and Droop on, the solo seat. So,
I think his name should be Professional Ass.
Professional asshat. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't. I agree. The comms are cool, but yeah, they're a blessing and a curse. I like it because I can jam out the music on the way to work. Spotify playlist. There you go. But yeah, I mean it's it's a blessing and a curse.
yeah.
I don't tend to wear my half helmet that much, so it's kind of nice to have the music. I kind of find that it makes longer riders better. Hollywood Moose is now Apex Moose. This is true.
I miss riding with my skull cap, but
Yeah, it's like this time of year. It's the full helmet.
I wouldn't know. It's a little
What do you
chilly
mean?
up here.
Oh, it's chilly.
Uh,
Dallas, I had a really great idea for a video.
all right.
You and Drew in a sidecar. So like one of you is in the sidecar, the other one's on the bike. It's like a road movie. Like remember the Muppet movie with Fozzie and Kermit in the car? I think that's YouTube gold.
I would just need a sidecar.
Well, you could rent one.
I'm not putting it on my bike.
No, I meant you could rent a bike with a sidecar, like a
Oh.
Euro or something. That'd be
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
You get that sidecar that looks like a keg of beer.
That'd be
Yeah.
fitting for those two. It'd
Yeah.
definitely be fitting. Dallas and Droop can be in the side drinking beer. They can take turns. I like it.
Droop
Hey,
don't
what's up,
drink.
Tiger?
Look at
What's
this.
that?
I said Droop don't drink beer.
That's
No.
true. He doesn't.
No.
I drink water now
Yeah.
How long is that going to last?
till Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say it ain't very long. That's what they told me too. So I quit for a while.
No, I'm just try to stick with like really weak beer, like Miller Lite or something, just on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah. Well, I saw you drinking Coors, right? So
Yeah, same. Yeah, something like that.
water.
But is that considered beer? I mean,
Not
It's
really,
flavored water.
but sometimes it hits the spot. Right now, I wish I could hit the spot.
oh, Droop's upset. Droop
Why?
angry. That's funny.
What?
So nobody's got any insider. Nobody's got some big. Renee's a good beer. So nobody's got some thoughts on the Harley event. Like, I mean,
I'm just looking to see what they keep in the softail line because I'm in the the running for that New England.
oh,
scorecard
that's
up
right.
there. So I'm waiting for them to announce the week after Harley announces their lineup. So what they're going to give away in the
That'd be
winter.
pretty cool.
My
So,
brother
like-
probably win. My brother did it too, so he'll probably win because he hates Harley. So
I mean, there's a lot of things that they're doing that's not good.
Go on, elaborate.
you're going.
Well, I mean, they I mean, look behind me there. Um, they're they're putting seats on them that aren't good. They're putting, I mean, just handlebars that ain't any good. You know, it's just one thing after the other. You have to change out.
Well, yeah,
But what's changed?
yeah. You got
They've
to change
always,
out your
for the most part,
lights.
put crappy seats and
Right.
crappy bars on them.
Oh, and their parts
And
are
why in this
overpriced.
day and time, we're in 23, why are we still putting bulbs?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the joke when I bought the 14 Limited. It's like, oh, it's got an LED tour pack light. The rest of the bike isn't.
Oh,
Nope.
They had the I don't know if it's standard on the 2020s. Dallas, you might know. Does your rear tail light have the little circles in it where it's individual LEDs?
Yes.
That's such a dumb design.
Yeah.
Because there's no visibility off axis. Like if you move to the left or right, there's no light.
Yeah. It's the same way on my softail too, I believe, on the taillights on it.
Yeah. So Dan, have you done any mods to your 2014?
oh, I've done several just within the last month.
Okay.
And still doing just little things, doing some lighting. Went with the Hogworks detachable tour pack, so I could when the wife's not riding with me, so I can pull that tour pack off.
I know a lot of people don't like that concept, but I think it's great because you have two bikes in one. You have you have well, not a bar bike, but you have a full black. You have a bagger, and then you have the ability to run the tour bike. I think that's great.
Yeah, I like the looks of it when it's pulled off. But I'm gonna tell you, I love the tour pack. It's
Oh
just,
yeah,
it is just so handy.
Yep.
it is handy. I like riding the bike without it. I like the look of it. I think it's cool. That being said, I have to get a new fender. My fender's trashed, but
What's wrong with your fender?
the person that owned my bike didn't understand the concept of being gentle taking the tour pack off. It's got like these really deep digs, and it's funny because when I bought the bike, all the things I thought to do, I didn't take the tour pack off. But I'm getting a replacement fender for it, so it's not a big deal. So what else upgrades do you do? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's been about it so far. Just changing out some of the lights and putting LEDs in. Done the once I pulled that tour pack off, then I was faced with that issue. Okay, where am I going to put my tag at now? So I had to do a tag relocate.
And what whose stuff did you go with?
I went with Custom Dynamics.
Nice.
I
Very
got
nice.
their tag relocation kit or plate, and then went and got the low profile tail light, so I could have the illumination facing down instead of up like the Harley factory. Plus, the Harley factory is still just a bulb, wasn't an LED.
Now, how did you find the license plate cover to tap it in? Because you have to tap that in, right? It's got the two cables, two wires, right?
It goes. You're reusing your Harley base.
Okay.
So it's just the lens that goes into the Harley base, and the Harley base has got all your plug-ins for your wiring.
Oh, you have the pre-wired light. Okay, because I've seen the non-pre-wired. I was confused.
And then I've also got
Interesting.
the I've not put them on yet. The saddlebag lights. Don't really need them. I've got the filler lights, but I'm one of them that I want to make damn sure that people see me, and so I got the little thin Custom Dynamics saddlebag lights.
Oh, they're really nice. Yeah. When we were at Bike Week, for any of you guys that don't know Bronco Ride, go check out his channel. He has a long-standing relationship with Custom Dynamics. We always give him crap about how many lights he has on his bike. He was behind me at Bike Week, and I said to Katie, I'm like, look in the rearview mirror. It's like the sun's behind us. It's just, I mean, there's lights on every inch of that bike. It looks really great, but I was just like, holy crap, that's bright. But yeah, they make good stuff. And speaking of which, they just came out with a really badass Road Glide headlight today. It's really sharp looking. So if you ever want to come over to the dark side, Dan, just let you know they make a headlight.
For a what?
Road Glide.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's Harley-Davidson's greatest bike ever.
I don't think so.
It is. I mean, if one headlight's good, two has to be better. I mean, it's just the math. It's simple math.
It's just so ugly, though.
Okay. I wanted the Road Glide before the redesign because everybody hated it. I'm like, that's the Harley I want. Because I was never a Harley guy. And I'm like, if I'm going to buy a Harley, I want the ugliest Harley I can own. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Phoenix is being nice to you. This is weird. I don't know that I agree with this.
I'm his second best friend.
Okay. I like it.
I was out of the circle last night, but Drew pissed him off.
Yeah, I mean, that's just so. For you guys that don't know what we're talking about, we're all in the Baggers and Brews Discord. If you guys get, I think it's only like $1.99 to join it. It's a lot of fun. Some really good people there. I mean, minus Venus, but you know what are you gonna do? So Dallas, what upgrades have you put on? What are your plans? Anything for the winter?
I've got a sissy bar on the way that's going to go on my softail. But as far as the Road Glide, I think I'm going to have to do tires probably in the next 1,500 miles. I'm going to have to put tires on it. I hope I have better luck than Roy does with tires.
I don't have any issues with tires. I got a pair right there in my son's bedroom right now.
Yeah, it is time for a service, so I got to change oil and everything like that on the road glide. But other than that, I need to upgrade my lights, but I haven't really looked into that yet.
Okay, what would you go with? What lights do you want to upgrade? The front, the back, sides? What? Talk to us. The back.
The back for sure, and I would also like to do the suspension on the back too.
Okay.
It's another thing, but these are all things I can't afford, so it ain't gonna happen this year.
So, what lights theoretically would you replace in the back? All of them, or?
Yeah, I'd like to. It's they're all factory. What's on there now, and they're just not. They're not bright enough. I need to go something brighter.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of what you go with. What's that?
I'm open to suggestion on that.
I mean, I'm a custom dynamics guy. I love their lights, but it's all preference. What I like about them is especially the front lights are pure white. Like they're amazingly like that deep white that they have with the new headlights.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
you should.
I put those in the front signal lights on mine. I couldn't believe how much brighter it made the front of the bike. It's almost blinding.
Do you have the amber to whites then?
I do now.
Okay. I want to say that's one of the first things I put on the Ultra. When I put them on, I'm like, you can't see the headlight. These things are so bright. It's ridiculous. They're good stuff. Good stuff at all. So Roy, what are you thinking? Is there anything you're doing over the winter? Or?
I don't know. I don't have sponsors like you, Bry, but
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, all the upgrades I've done, I pay for every one of them.
I like to do some. I'm poor like Dallas, so.
Well, I mean, trolling me is going to work out for you to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could get a sponsor that would sponsor you to troll me. Uh-oh, the man, the myth, the legend's in the house. What's up there, Mr. Monk?
Glowworms and jam jar.
This coming from a guy who has every custom dynamics light known to man. I don't know if that's a good idea. And Des has custom dynamics lights. Very nice.
Yep.
Custom Eagle Zeros. Yeah, I gotta say, and Droop and I, not Droop, Moose and I were talking about this today. I don't, for the life of me, understand in 2023 why they. I mean, I know they're not incandescent, whatever you call them, but I can't believe that they're still not putting LED light standards. I think it's a joke.
It's just it can't cost that much more money, and what they charge for a new bike. I mean, really?
Hey, Rainey, how you doing, sir? I'm sorry. Go ahead. For what it costs for a new bike.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand why they're not just putting LEDs on them from the get go.
That's a good question.
Because they know that you're going to change them, and they're hoping that you'll buy theirs.
I don't know what the statistic is, but there was there was a number that they threw out. I want to say it's like $5,000 to $7,000 that most people walk out with upgrades when they buy their bike because they know that people will do it. Yeah. Well, then that's that's actually what we were talking about is that they do it. And if you don't know anything, you walk into the parts department. I don't know what everybody else is doing. That's right, Steve. I didn't know you were still here. We're bringing the rain. We got the whole team here today. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I feel. I will say this, and I'm going to get shit for probably saying this. The Harley Tour Pack that has the sequential lights is the only light that I've seen that they make that's decent. The rest of them are just like meh. Not a big fan. So what else, Roy? What else are you gonna do? Anything else?
Oh, I'd like to smoke out all the lights on the back and LED.
Okay. You smoke lights? That feels like that would be like a lot of toxic. Smoke them.
Yeah.
Explains a few things, but you know.
Probably my wiring. You know.
It, in the words of Monkey, it's fine. It's all fine.
You know, I already did my bars. I want to do suspension, and you know, I still got stock exhaust on. I want to do a tuner and exhaust. But
what exhaust are you gonna go with?
Probably tab. I'll probably do a full.
Yeah, that's
if I can get away with it up here in New York. They're kind of loosening up on that new loud exhaust law. So
are they?
Yeah, kind of. You know.
Do you have to have inspections there?
Yeah, and they just nailed us with no. We ain't supposed to change exhaust at all up here. So.
Not to just give me 1 second. Hey Ryan, welcome. So if you guys haven't checked out Full Throttle's channel, you need to check it out. His cinematography is just mind blowing. Sorry, Roy, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to make sure.
I just watched Full Throttle's last video. So.
His stuff is real. Hey, my man J-Man's in the house. What's up, buddy?
But
hold on, Reed's Monkey's comment. Is that worse than a gummy high? That's all I want to know.
It's all for medicinal purposes, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, you got the glaucoma. You need it.
It's legal here now, so
it's fine. It's all fine. That's what they did in Jersey. They made it legal, and then it's a cash cow.
Yep.
It's really interesting though. In Jersey, you have to pay cash. You can't use a credit card.
Oh.
And it's something to do with the banking system. I've heard. Now I don't know if that's 100% true. Hey, Ray's here. Roy, your twin arrived.
All right.
We've just.
Oh God.
This has just become the Easy Rider movie. Oh man. Yeah, it is still illegal by the feds, but I don't quite understand that. It's like legal in the state, but not in the. Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Oh, you look like you're a contractor. You're the guy that's like hanging out with your workers at 3:00, stoned out of your mind.
No.
They bring it with them across the border when they come to, start working for him.
They're all like, all right.
No.
That's what you need to do, Dallas. You need to do a giveaway on the Concrete Channel where if you win, you like pour somebody a patio or something.
Oh, that sounds fun. But I don't want to have to go to New Jersey to do it, though.
I
That
mean,
was
what
a
kind of
bad
gas
example.
mileage does that thing get?
That pump truck, it gets
Mhm.
about 2 miles to the gallon.
Really? Holy crap.
Yeah, well, I mean, it weighs 70,000 pounds, so
Damn. I actually meant to tell you, I saw one of them. They're doing a housing development by me. I didn't realize that truck's that big and that boom's that big. That's crazy.
yeah. Of course, they come in like different sizes and stuff like that. Like you've got some that'll reach 60 foot, 40 foot. Then you've got some that'll reach 250 foot.
Wow.
And yeah, they've got to have special permits to move it down the highway to get to, these pours and stuff. I mean, it's a big deal.
That's crazy. I didn't realize it was that big. Okay.
But mine's at that limit where I don't have to do that kind of thing. You know, it's more usable in like residential stuff.
Now we're comparing the lowest gas mileage. Denver Halls wood. Take that however you want to take it.
He
You know,
gets an half. I don't. I wish
he's always talking about his wood loads. I don't know. So Roy, getting back to what you're saying, so I know New York clamped down on it. So they've loosened up?
Oh, well, yeah. Last year nobody was inspecting your bikes with any aftermarket exhaust on it, and stuff. They were turning you away.
Really?
I heard, I haven't tried it myself to get my whatever, but I heard that they loosened up and they're inspecting your bikes and they're putting it all on the police to give you tickets. The police it basically now.
Okay.
So,
Now is that something that they actually do, or is that just kind of one of those laws if they need a reason to pull you over?
it's just one of those laws, my old bike, like I said, my Y-Glide, I had straight pipe, loud as hell. I'd set off car alarms, never had a problem,
Okay.
Unless you went to Americade.
Really?
Yes.
Because they were doing that in OC. They were banging people with bars. If the bars were over your shoulder, they were nailing people left and right.
You go to Americade, they were pulling them over and, giving you tickets for illegal helmets, illegal exhaust and shit, back in the day, and I stopped. I live right next to Lake George and I stopped going to Americade.
I didn't realize you live right by Lake George.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So how far are you from Adirondack Harley?
Adirondack Harley down in Amsterdam.
Oh, never mind. I answered my own question.
Yep. I'm 15 minutes from McDermott's Harley-Davidson in Fort Anne.
Okay. Yeah, the New Jersey rules are weird. You have to wear a helmet, but they don't have to inspect your bike.
Yep.
PA, you don't have to wear a helmet, but they have to inspect your bike. It's the strangest thing.
There's talk about plugging in, like our cars, you got to plug into the computer and it automatically goes to Albany. They're talking about plugging bikes in too now. Great. So for their inspections and shit.
So what do you have now? Stock?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know.
It's like riding a sewing machine at that point.
No, I know.
Okay.
I believe Dallas's is pretty stock too.
Yeah, my road
I mean,
glide.
What do you think? I want to move out of New York.
That's fair.
Yeah, I have Reinhardt slip-ons. That's all I've done to the road glide. That's it.
Nice. They have a good sound though. I think for slip-ons, they sound really good. That's what I had on the Ultra.
Yeah. But when you're riding near Bill,
Oh, yeah.
you might as well be completely silent.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I found out with the Baggers and Brews ride. It's like you think your bike's loud, then you get next to some of these people, you're like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Dan, what are you running for pipes? Oh, there he is too. I didn't realize that.
Speak of Bill.
Speaking of Bill,
Mm-hmm.
Now I have the Benson Hines, the power duals for the head pipe,
Okay.
and RC exhaust for slip-ons.
Nice. Now, do you have a cam in yours or anything?
No, it's just the stage one.
Okay. Who's
But
tuning?
I want to do the 110 big board kit on it so bad I can't stand it. But
That would be sweet. That's what I thought about doing the Ultra before I trade in. That would be a nice upgrade for sure.
oh yeah, I'd love to do that.
How many miles do you have on that?
I have 36,000, between 36 and 37, I think, on it now.
Okay. So so you do a one TIG kit. What would you put pipes on it at that point, or would you go full exhaust?
Who? Mine has full exhaust.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm losing track. So oh, that's right, because you said the header and the pipe separately. I was confused. I apologize. Yeah. I know nothing about what I'm talking about. I went in the dealership. Guys like, you should buy one of these. It's the new hotness. All right, I'll take it. Don't tell me how much it is. Tell me how much it is a month. That's all I need to know.
Well, the one thing I would like to change my slip-ons. I want to put the tab boom sticks on so bad with the zombie baffles. I want that so bad.
Okay.
I talk my wife
that's what I
into
want.
it. She keeps telling me it's loud enough. You don't need it to be no louder. And I'm like, no, you just don't understand.
I had slip-on. I had those slip-ons on my Ultra, and I personally didn't care for the sound. I felt like it had too much high end to it. It's whatever it was that hurt your ears.
Did you have the aftermarket head pipe, or did you still run?
No, I had the standard head pipe, and I had them with the zombie baffles. I personally didn't like as Monkey would say, it has that crack. It has almost that shrill in the high end. It's just not my thing. I like that deep rumble. Dallas, what would you do, sir?
What would I do?
What pipes would you go with?
Well, I mean, I like the zombie, the tabs and all that stuff. Well, I would like to have whatever Bill has. To be honest
Okay.
with you. And I'm
Bill
not sure
runs the tab. He runs the tabs.
Is that what they do?
Yep.
Yeah.
But now he's got a very manicured, cam job done on that one too.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably to me, that's the best sounding 114 I've ever heard.
It's sweet.
So I guess I would do whatever it is that Bill did. I'm not sure. So I guess he did was a stage 2.
Yeah, his full stage 2. Blockhead done his.
Blockhead did it.
Yeah.
So apparently there's a joke in there somewhere, but all right. Go walk away. See, I'm glad you threw Mrs. Monkey to that, because my first thought was, wait, Mrs. Monkey's a man? This got awkward. Just kidding, Miss Monkey. I love you. But yeah, and I mean, to me, it's kind of one of those things, right? Everybody likes what they like. Everybody likes the sound that they like. You know. I mean, there's a lot of people putting tabs on there. I mean, and if that works for you, that works for you. I don't think that's a big deal.
For my preference, that is the best sounding exhaust.
Yeah.
And I would do it. I'd order them tomorrow. But I mean, have to fight with my wife.
when Bill came to visit, it caused me to get a complaint from my HOA. So that's when you knew it was right.
Did it really?
Yeah, really.
Wow. Oh, Phoenix asked if you would get tabs before the Tennessee meetup.
He's saying that because he's riding my bike.
The best part about that is, for a man that talks so much shit about the Road Glide, I feel like we should just have millions and millions of pictures of him on a Road Glide. And those of us that run tabs are right. Hey, you run what you run. That to me, that there's a point where it's just too loud. And that's just me.
I've not found that point yet.
Really? That doesn't bother you after a long run? Do you don't wear earplugs? I assume.
Uh,
Yeah, I even mine. I don't know. I have very sensitive ears though. So
Shit,
that's
bro. I'm
probably part of
old, man.
What?
I'm old.
What? So that brings up a good point, Dallas. You want to talk about your hoot nanny?
the hootenanny. It's
Wow. I don't have a horse. Well, I guess my tongue gets around, but okay, whatever, monk. Go on, talk about your meetup, the shindig.
yeah, a bunch of the guys from a lot of the Baggers and Brews Discord and stuff are meeting at Henry Horton in October 12th, 13th, and 14th.
They're the people who make the donuts, right?
There, Brian, there is 2 Dunkin' Donuts within 10 miles of there. So don't worry.
Wait a minute. How far is it? 10 miles?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, I won't be able to make that. That's pretty far. That's like 3 gas stops because I got to get off and rest. But all right. So anyway, talk about it. Come on, plug it. Let's hear it. Give us the pitch.
Of the meetup?
Yeah.
Well, if you come down to Tennessee, you'll get to meet Dan. Wave Dan.
Okay.
You'll get to meet Bert, Droop, Bill, Windroad Therapy. I mean, all kinds of fun people.
Nice.
Yeah. Phoenix.
Chris Phoenix.
We're working on Moose, but we don't know if that's going to pan out.
There's a good chance if you show up, you might get to see Droop's front butt.
That is reason enough not to show up.
Cabin 6, 7,
Hey,
and
Renee,
8.
thanks. Sorry you have to go back to work, but thanks for hanging out with us, man. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, Dallas. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay. Cabin 6, 7, and 8 has a group shower. I mean, there's always that if you get bored. So
I'm
I
not
find it
staying with
odd that
one of
you
those
throw that
cabins.
out as a selling point for your event.
Oh, most people know I'm joking, but
But
there's gonna
do they? I mean, do they really know you're joking?
if they don't, they'll find out.
Okay.
And Dez is cooking us all breakfast.
Yeah.
And
Monkey sold. Apparently, men's. Yeah, whatever. We're not here to judge.
But we're planning on because we're trying to get everybody in one building where we all sit down like a meet and greet. So we're planning on renting like a little convention center type room at the park. I think Friday and Saturday, and I think we're going to get some barbecue catered at least one of the nights. And there'll be drinks and whatnot, and that kind of thing. It's going to be a good time.
Wait a minute. I'm bougie and you're getting your meetup catered?
Well,
Do you realize the irony of that statement?
I don't want to cook for 25 people. I can tell you that much.
Oh, okay.
Or 30.
Hey, Dark Soul's in the house. What's up, Dark Soul? Oh, Moto Blonde's in the house too. Damn. Everybody's here. She's the hardest wrenching woman on YouTube.
But put it this way, the party's going to be at cabin 6, 7, and 8.
Is this like a pineapple party? Where's this going?
No, no, it's just that those 3 cabins they're all like in one group at one end of the park. So more likely the after party will be there.
Okay. Roy, you should come down.
I'm just hoping it's a really long way away from my cabin.
And which is what, Dan?
Number 3.
October.
I went and looked at it, Dan, and cabin 3 is literally about 30 yards away. And you're right. I think you're right next to Bert.
That, my friend, may be a mistake. if I come, I'm staying in the hotel, assuming they have room service. I don't like to, there's a certain way I like to travel.
They have a lodge there. I don't know about a hotel, but they have a lodge. I think that's where Fat Lad and Keltfire staying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've got a nice restaurant they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner or supper. Sorry.
Now, are you going to be available to translate when we go down there?
Absolutely. And I'm sure
I feel like Ryan's my best choice to translate because I feel like he's more like Americanized and not third world.
Dan will help me out.
Yeah, we got you covered. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
What? Is he still talking about the shower?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Hate friction.
I don't think a group shower with a bunch of guys in the woods is a selling point. That's all. I think you have some bad marketing there.
There will be no group showers for me, other than with my wife.
Okay.
A group of 2.
I think I'm going to need security if I come. I don't want to deal with this kind of riffraff.
And
will my bike be safe in Tennessee? I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can take you where it wouldn't be. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you're just down for some fun.
I'm going to go to Moonshine. If I come down, I'm going to Moonshine and get like a 191 put in or something. I need like 200 horse to the wheel or something stupid.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with that one.
I thought that's what Moonshine was all about.
They are, but even they will say that anything above the 135 cubic inch isn't like something you could rely on for long trips, you know. At least that's what the mechanic told me the other day.
Is that a hint? Are you getting one put in?
No, Lord, no. Oh, they're ready. They'll tell you can finance anything you want. If you want to get like 6 T-shirts, you can finance those too.
Okay. I don't think I need 6 T-shirts, but okay. But seriously, so you're doing that, and what else is on the agenda? You guys are going to Moonshine to hang out, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we may go up there Saturday. We're thinking about doing a ride, and I haven't nailed down the way we're going to go or where we're going to go. I've kind of tried a few different places, but I thought if we could meet at Moonshine at one point and then ride from there, take some back roads, you know, you could take back roads and wind up having about an hour and a half, 2 hour ride back to Henry Horton.
You got the Natchez Trace right there, man.
Hey, I got some better roads than that one.
How far is that from the Dragon?
Oh, that's a long ways.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours away from
the Dragon's in my neighborhood, so to speak. He lives 2.5 hours west of me.
Yeah, I live south of Nashville.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's I think it's going to get a little weird. I don't think anyone should show up to that event with a camera. You got to take cameras away from people.
I mean, come for the
or that's after hours videos.
Yeah, come for the good times of meeting people and seeing everybody, but you want to stay for the showering because that's where it's at.
I'm so troubled by this, but okay. So tell Dark Soul's
Dallas
actually
only, what is that called? Friends. What is that? That after hours stuff on YouTube there. Friends only.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that part of your special channel? We have our own camera crew. Dark Soul, that's October 12th, 13th, and 14th. and most everybody is staying at Henry Horton State Park in Chapel Hill, Tennessee.
I don't know. I don't think Monkey would come. I think Monkey's definitely Monkey's a big YouTuber. He has to worry about his security.
Surely he can get a sponsor to pay for his trip.
Well, let's put it this way: if Monkey's coming, it's not. Nobody's going to know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely big time. That would create a big crowd.
He's going to be at 100K by then. He's not going to have time for us.
He's getting close to that now.
Yeah, he's kissing on the lips. Steve with the jokes.
I'm so going to put that. That's going to be an advertisement.
What's that?
Come for the fellowship, stay for the shower.
Hey, that'd make a good T-shirt.
Yeah.
I went to Dallas's meetup and all I got was a group shower. What is that? Is that the new merch?
I got clean.
I got clean while getting dirty. We got to work this. I think we got to come up with a good one. You got to come up with a good slogan for this.
Hey, who said that somebody paid for Monkey's trip? Who said that?
No, he said no one's ever paid for his trip.
Oh, that's what I was fixing to say.
No, I think we were joking around that Monkey said he totally wear that shirt. See, that's the influence you need, right? You need to give Monkey a shirt and then they can hype your meetup. Or you can start a rumor that Monkey's showing up for a meet and greet that day, and then when he doesn't show, be like, "Oh, there was traffic."
I am not doing that. Would make everybody mad.
I don't know. I think the way you're hyping this is going to make a lot of people mad.
What? Because of the shower?
Yeah. I think you're making it weird. I think you just went over. There it is. There it is.
Stay for the group shower. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there. So we come for the fellowship, and on the back says, and stay for the group showers. And we can put like a Tennessee, state underneath it. So we can, we can represent and be proud, right, Dan?
Amen.
And on the back, it's going to say it's moist. Is that what you're going to, is that?
I got moist in Tennessee.
I penetrated Tennessee. Oh, poor Miss Penny. Poor woman was blushing.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this just got weird. This just got really weird.
I'll watch your front.
See, Celtfire just set it up. Here we go. Hold on.
Oh, gosh. That would be great.
Now, Roy, I understand you like to troll me, and I appreciate it at some level, but hold on. We got to... Where is it? Keep talking. I'm just sidetracked for a second. Keep talking. Talk amongst yourself. Give you a topic.
So...
You're like the Ed McMahon. You have nothing without Johnny. Come on, step it up.
I mean, we're in you. All you got to do is read the side chat.
That's all I'm saying right there. So anybody that doesn't know, oh, no, I'm not even going to say who it is. I had to make it my wallpaper just to piss them off. It's really not my wallpaper. That's my real wallpaper, but oh man, I don't know. Yeah, Dallas, I think you need to come up with a better slogan. I think this is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable.
I'm kind of digging
That's kind of catchy ring to it. I kind of like it.
Yeah. You wash, you wash my back, I'll wash your front. I kind of like that one. It's good.
Are goats going to be optional in the shower?
No, you got. I mean, if you want a goat, you got to bring your own. I'm not supplying goats.
Oh, what's the point?
You know,
I figured there'd be goats and moonshine. That's
there's-
who you need to get. You need to get old Smokey to sponsor your meetup.
oh no, if we do moonshine, I'll have real moonshine.
Okay.
Yeah, what you
I
buy in
can't-
the store is not real moonshine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
I mean,
a real,
you
real
have
connection.
you have plenty of time to get some sponsorship for this bad boy. Bring your own goat. Oh, jeez.
It may be sponsored by Zeth,
What's that?
the soap.
Oh, okay. I went to the meetup. It wasn't bad. I get it.
Irish Spring.
Bring your own beast.
That one's good.
That's what gold wing riders do. I mean, you can't blame them. We don't judge. Somewhere, Big Smitty's getting ready to send me a nasty IM. My phone's gonna ring any minute now. Oh, we love you, Smith. So you're doing that. You're doing the meetup, and where are you planning on riding? I didn't realize it's.
What?
We were saying that allegedly gold wing riders like to shower together. That's all. I mean, I'm just saying is what we heard. That's what we need to do. We need Big Smitty to come down at OMG and they can have a wrestling match. That would be awesome. I would pay money for that. Yeah, Smitty, I believe I did. Smitty's a good dude. I like Smitty. If you guys haven't checked out Smitty's channel, he's taking a bit of. He's got Smitty. When's your next video coming out? It's coming out soon, right? Oh, it saves wood. Oh, I get it. It saves water, so you can buy one of those big ass cup holders for your gold wing. That makes sense. Cousins for rent. There you go. Bring your sister. You can shower with her. I get it. Okay. Wash your bike at the seats. Oh.
Oh.
With the grind. What am I missing? I didn't see that. Apparently, I'm missing a joke there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So you're doing your meetup for what? 3 days? Tim Horton at the Horton State Park.
Yeah, it's 3 days.
Nice. And what? So people are encouraged to stay at the park?
Yeah, I mean, because it's mostly just going to be people hanging out. And like I said, we're going to try and rent a place where we can eat together and talk and, meet, drink, and be merry.
Oh, it's on her Insta. Hold on. I got to go stalk Mrs. Monkey. I mean, more than normal. Hold on.
So, Dan, what time are we meeting in Lynchburg this weekend?
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, now I get it. So what time did you guys meeting up?
Yeah.
I can make Saturday happen if you want to go eat some good barbecue.
Well,
Yeah, I'll just do that right back on you, man. What you gonna do with it?
Yeah,
so
what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it, Dallas?
I'm gonna check the weather.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, it's either gonna be snowing or raining. So if I go, I'm driving the truck. I probably won't ride the bike.
That brings up a very good point. Are you going to be riding in shorts when folks come down, or what?
In October,
Yeah.
No.
What's the weather like in October there?
cold.
Why are you doing a meetup when it's cold?
Because he ain't
Typically,
got no sense.
I don't know. It just depends. Like sometimes October, it's not cold. Most of the time, that I don't know.
Or is the idea it's going to be cold and with a bunch of men in a cabin that have to snuggle? I mean, is there? I feel like there's a theme to this.
No,
No,
I don't
actually,
know.
about the time he's having that, that's second week in October. Most times the average temperature is probably in the 60s at that
Okay.
time, which is that I plan on, unless the weather's just horrible, I plan on riding my bike out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on Saturday. They're talking about 29 degrees on Saturday.
Just get heated gear. It'll be fine. Totally fine. That's it. I spooned with monkey and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. You can make it work. Well, I don't want to see monkey passed around though. That would be bad.
It's gonna be cold outdoors. It's 9 miles now. Well,
Yeah.
I think they do have hot water.
You sure? They have hot water in Tennessee?
We have hot water heaters in Tennessee.
Wow.
As long as it ain't raining, so you can keep the fire going.
Hey Neil, what's going on? If you just joined Neil, I'm sorry. It's taking an ugly turn. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is. No, I was actually gonna fly my bike. I was gonna have my bike transport and then fly in. I was thinking, as long as I ride like the first few last miles in, nobody will know I flew in and transported the bike. It'll be fine.
That wouldn't be any different than any of your other rides.
Exactly. A lot of
Isn't
people
it-
don't realize I've got one of those movie trailers that's low. You can't tell it's on a trailer the whole time.
Like how many hours would it be for a drive from?
I want to say it's 10.
No, I bet it's longer than that.
Not if you have stage 2. It's not. Let's see.
It's got to be like 15 for me.
Well, yeah, but you can stay down here and then we can roll in together. I mean, that's not a big deal. What's the park called again?
Henry Horton.
Henry Horton. Yeah.
Like the donut?
There's a donut called Henry Horton.
Yeah. There's a chain up north. It was a joke. It wasn't a good joke. So Henry Stewart, I can't find the damn park. Anyway, you
right,
said
just
you're
go to Nashville.
near where?
Just Google Nashville from where you are.
Okay, so Nashville to my house. Let's see. Oh, it's 12 hours. Okay, I thought it was. I thought it was. Wait a minute. It's saying it's in a different time zone. Is it really?
He's in
Yeah.
Central Time
Yes.
Zone.
Yeah.
Oh.
America.
Okay. Well, Apple, if you're saying 14 hours. That's doable. So, Roy, you gonna come bring Noggin with you so you can make gas stops every hour?
It'd take longer than freaking 14 hours.
It'd take 14 days. So, when Noggin runs out of gas, you're what, halfway down a tank?
What's he says he only gets like what, 120?
Yeah, that's what my intruder got, like 120, 130. It sucked.
Yeah.
Because by the time you got into it, you were out of gas.
Yeah. I have more than a half tank. Well, it depends on how much I play around.
Okay. Were you able to keep up?
With Noggin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost some footage. We were hauling ass. We left the other two other guys way behind before, but you know.
I feel like in the highway, you just got to hit 100 and he just falls off.
But
60 miles. Well, it's a chopper, though. Okay, I get it.
But how far is the bar from Monkey's house? Because that's about as
Oh,
far as you're going to ride it.
shit. Wow. Okay.
You remember that thing's rigid.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah.
Way, way too old for a rigid. That's hardcore. I'm not there.
Yeah, that's like back surgery waiting to happen.
Yeah, been there.
So we let's circle back. So are you guys? Is there anything that you'd want to see out of the event next week?
Next week.
Yeah, for the Harley event. I mean, is there anything Are you hoping to see anything? Because clearly we're not seeing a liquid cooled bagger or RevMax bagger, if you will.
I don't know. I would like just see some of the older models would make a comeback.
Okay.
You was talking about this might bring the rocker back.
Yeah.
I don't know why they ever quit selling. I always thought that. I guess maybe just sales was not very good on it, but I always thought that was a good looking bike.
Well, didn't that come out when the big chopper phase, when the West Coast choppers and all that stuff was out?
About that time, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad bike. I personally want a V-Rod. I'd love to have a V-Rod. I think it'd be a great second bike.
The V-Rod?
Yeah, I love the V-Rod. I always did.
I don't have anything against them. It's just I don't particularly like that style.
Okay. That's fair.
I had one of the guys I work with had one. I mean, it's a nice bike. Don't get me wrong. It's just wasn't my cup of tea.
Okay. Roy, what would you want to see?
I don't know. There's
I think
nothing I really want to see, really,
I think they need to release another, like they did back in the day. They need to release a Harley-Davidson scooter just to send the old heads like off the edge.
Scooter. I used to have a Harley-Davidson golf cart. Drove around on the property.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I think that there's Monk will know, or somebody else would know. Isn't there a? I didn't know you had a V-Rod, Monk. Oh, I'm glad you're right. There's talk, I think, of a really small displacement Harley coming. I know they're making them for India, or there was talk of, but I thought they were coming to the States.
That 350, right?
Yeah. Well, as long as they do a better job than they did with the street was terrible. The wiring all exposed like that was terrible.
Have y'all seen those little 3-wheelers that they're advertising like on Instagram all the time?
Okay.
I want one of those to ride from here to the mailbox.
Well, you could get the Harley electric bike, not the electric bike, the pedal bike.
I will next time I see it. I'm going to send you the link on Instagram.
Okay.
You'll see what I'm talking about.
I don't recall seeing that.
Cotton just put out a good comment. Tiger Ward.
Mm-hmm.
When did they actually quit making the dirt bikes? Because I remember back when I was growing up, man, everybody had one of those Harley dirt bikes.
Was that 1904 when they finally came out with a solid bike? Or?
It was shortly thereafter.
They only had one color, black. No LEDs because they had no lights.
Those were all. I think every one of them I ever seen was silver and black of those dirt bikes.
Tweedledee, you son of a bitch! Don't tease my emotions like that. They couldn't take my money fast enough if they came out with a Dunkin' Donuts bike.
Oh, I wonder if they'll have sprinkles on it.
Okay. See, I would get that. It smells like jelly when you get on it. Oh, that'd be nice. I could get into that. I think a Dunkin' Donuts bike needs to happen. They could sponsor me. I like that idea.
Mm.
So nobody's got any ideas. There's nothing you're looking forward to. Just I
Well,
think
I
it's going to
mean,
be just another year of paint, probably, but we'll see.
yeah,
That's what
that's
it
what
looks
it
like so
sounds
far.
like.
Besides the the 120th anniversary, right? And then
Well, it's not. It's not. It's not like I've heard tell that they're redesigning an engine or anything like that. So yeah, you're probably right. I mean, they may introduce a new model or two, but it'll just be different paint schemes. And they still don't put LEDs in them, so
Yeah, that boggles my mind. I feel like they're so far behind the thing. It's terrible. Looks like Homer Simpson. I don't get that joke, but all right, we'll go with it. I like the blue and black that I saw. The blue and black two tone bikes are really cool with that stripe. I like them a lot. Holy shit, he's not dead. What's up, Harley Fatboy Jr.? He's been MIA. You don't even know what's going on with that guy. I was afraid an airplane ran him over. He got sucked into an engine or something. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, the 117 breakout. I think that'd be interesting. I still think they need to make no, they won't make a stock 131 bike. That's not going to happen. Monk, Junior's saying the same thing that the fact that they have no LEDs is just stupid. Oh, with the don't now I get the Homer Simpson donut joke. All right, thanks for explaining that. Oh, that was the wrong one. Yeah, Monk. I don't know if you heard this, but Amateur Moose got the Apex. He went all out. He's got the new hotness. That's going to be a really sweet bike. Predatory. Yeah, after my divorce, I had the idea I was going to buy a Harley, and they could get me approved for just 25%. I thought that was. I'm like, so I can afford to buy a light at 25% interest.
compounded weekly.
Yeah, I get the concept that they'll finance anybody, but yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. That's that's a little bit crazy. I'm waiting for Harley to go to a 10-year loan. You know that's coming.
Oh God.
Well, if you've got people willing to do it, I mean that there's a market.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they keep raising the prices the way they are. I don't know that they're raising, but if you look at inflation, it's a bit nutty. So we'll wrap this up a little bit, but any big plans for next year? Well, this year for riding. I mean, other than the Dallas's man-on-man meetup.
Well, as far as me, I mean, I take at least 2, 3 to 4 day trips every year. It just varies as far as where we, usually don't plan it until a week ahead of time before we go. And don't know for sure if I'm doing van again this year. I may.
How was that?
Van? The best part about van was getting to meet up with, Droop and Bill and Joe and Dallas and just hanging out with them. And met a lot of other people, met Ty from Tennessee and I met Roy up there.
Okay.
I'm going again this year.
Are you going again?
Yep. There's a lot of other New Englanders going, down.
And of course, met Kraken.
Yep.
I like Kraken. I call him the mad scientist. That's who he reminds me of, a mad scientist.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy. I like him.
Frank's saying that they have an 8-year loan. Do they really, or is that a joke? Because I
would say they do.
I think they do.
I mean, if you're a member of a credit union around here, credit union will do 7-8 year loans on vehicles and motorcycles.
Wow. Okay. I had no idea that they're getting out that far.
Let's put it like this: if you decided that you wanted to go buy a brand new Harley-Davidson edition GMC Denali, that's over $100,000. You're gonna finance that for 48 months. If you're financing that for 48 months, you're in definitely a different tax bracket than I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's Katie. Katie just bought a new car, and I was, well, not new, it's used, but I was looking at the price of cars, and I'm like, wow, it got ugly quick.
Yeah.
RVs are a 15-year loan. I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's only half a house. Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, because you can kind of live in it.
You could.
Yeah.
You could for sure.
And depending on how you take care of that RV, by the time you get it paid off in that 15 years, it's probably ragged out. But if you don't keep it covered. I mean, if you keep them covered, they'll last a long time.
Yeah.
If you just leave it out in the weather, and they go down quick.
Okay. So, Dan, are you going to VAM? Or you said you were. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with the side chat and that at the same time.
Yeah, not for sure. Of course, and I'll be doing the Tweedledee and Ray's Moto Life. They're doing a July
Okay.
big gathering. They're going to do, I think it's 2 or 3 days.
I thought they were doing September.
Yeah, I thought it was September.
Oh, it's September. I don't know why I said July. VAM was July.
Yeah,
Right,
July.
right.
It's September.
Have they come up with the dates on that yet?
Yeah, they do have the dates. Tweedle or Ray's probably in the chat. They can probably throw that up there.
Because
But
I
I'll
wanted to go to that too.
Yeah, I'm going to be participating in that as long as I'm not at work or something like that.
I
But I
got
plan
shit
to
tons
do
of
that.
vacation time.
And, well, I mean, Tweedle is like 5 miles from me, so we just right down the road from one another.
Okay.
But yeah, I plan to participate in that event. Of course, plan to go out to the Dallas's get together.
Hey, Steve, all seriousness, thanks for hanging out with us. And thank you very much for all the support of the community you give. I really do appreciate it. Buy your Indy Ridge boots. Link in bio.
14th to the 17th. Tweedle just posted it up there.
Okay, in September?
No, yeah, September.
September. And that's
14th,
Tweedledee's meetup, correct?
Yeah, that's Tweedledee and Ray's Moto Life's putting that on.
Okay. So there's a lot of there's a lot of rides going on in Tennessee. Is that where it's at?
The Superior Riding is in Tennessee.
There's also Loretta Lynn's, which I think is it in May?
No, there's
Loretta Lynn.
Yeah, Loretta Lynn. There's a meetup there too.
Interesting. Okay.
Which is kind of more. It's west of Nashville.
Yeah, that's a pretty big event. And they've been doing that every year for a lot of years.
I think Ray is going to the Loretta Lynn thing too. So, and I may do that. I may do that one. But one thing I did want to plug is there's going to be a new show on Saturday, January 21st. And it's called the Serious Shit Show.
Seems fitting. Now, is it true that every show is going to be 18 hours long?
It could be, because there's no certain amount of time. It may last 1 hour. It may last 15 minutes, but then again, it may last 18 hours too.
Bet you say that to all the ladies.
Ain't promising nothing. Not a darn thing. But
I know Baggers and Brews haven't released the date for their ride, but I have to tell you, that was a blast. They had a lot of fun. I mean, it was 100 degrees and I almost died, but still fun. Dallas, you going to rent a bike when you come up?
well, right now all I've rented is a Chevy Volt.
Okay. Because you're a tree-hugging liberal? Is that where you're going with this?
No, it's just it cost so much to fly up there and stay up there that I had to get the economy car.
Okay. That's fair. I'll let you ride my bike when you come up.
Can do.
Yeah, It's a shame you can't make it. The Baggers and Brews ride was a lot of fun. Then the second ride that they were supposed to do, it rained, but we just hung out at the bar. That was a lot of fun hanging out with those guys. They're good people. So, Roy, what do you got? What do you got planned? Anything big?
Well, I got VAM. I'm going to
Okay.
VAM again, and I wanted to go down to Tweedles and Ray's ride in September. Probably going to take a week off and do, if they do it again this year, the New England Tour card, and I'm just going to hit all the dealerships in one shot,
Okay.
if they do it.
How big of a ride is that?
Well, they have dealerships for, New York and Rhode Island, Connecticut, Mass, New Hampshire, all the way up to Maine.
Okay.
So this year's was like 26 dealerships I had to hit, but we just did it like on day trips and stuff. So if they do it again next year, I just wanted to take a couple of days to just hit them all, just one shot, But,
Okay.
Going to take a ride out to Buffalo with the wives, me and my brother, take the wives out to Buffalo. Other than that, just other rides here and there,
No, Apple, that's mean because you saw my bike in Ocean City, so you know I was there. I know all the jokes are going to be inserted that I trailered it, but I was there.
Maybe I'll come down to Jersey. I don't know.
You should. Come down when Dallas is flying in. He's not riding in. He's flying in because he's a bougie boy. But, I'm surprised you're even renting a car. I thought you would just Uber Black the whole way around.
What is that?
They
Uber
don't-
Black? I don't know. We don't have that around here, do we, Dan?
So Uber Black is when you get it's usually a big SUV with a professional driver so you can ride around like you're a baller.
Oh. No.
Oh. Huh.
Well,
So tell us about the Saturday show. What all kidding aside, what is it? What are you doing?
Oh, it's Droop and I. Well, we got a new name. We're the Serious Shit Show.
Okay.
And we've got a special surprise guest to be revealed.
Okay.
I think
special guest.
People will be shocked.
Now, was this somebody that's been on the channel, one of your channels before, or are you gonna go deep?
This person has never been a guest on our show.
Interesting. Okay. And this is when?
January 21st, which is a Saturday at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Well, that'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Kremlin live from the shower. See my point, Dallas? We can't get away from this.
I know. There's just endless amounts of different names you could call it. Yeah, it's going to be some serious shit.
Okay.
I think we've decided we're going to do it over supper. We're going to sit down and eat some supper and have a special guest on and have a few drinks and have a good time.
So it just occurred to me when I was talking to you the other night on the phone, you want to come to Jersey and get a cheesesteak. So that means you can get pork roll and scrapple.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that.
We are gonna give you the Diane. Go ahead, post your question. We're gonna give you the full New Jersey experience.
Okay.
Maybe we get Misplaced Motovlogger to fly you around. That's what you needed to do. If you talk to Frank, he probably could fly you in with the helicopter and then fly you into Jersey. I mean, there might be breaking news, so you'll have to take a side trip, but it could happen. I've asked repeatedly if he would fly over and do my opening shot, but something about you can't use the word helicopter for YouTube, which I think is a joke. All right. Okay.
I've never really rode in a helicopter, so that might be fun.
That's too funny. Self-tanners. Yeah, we're actually Monkey's got a good point. We can take you to the Jersey Shore house and see if Snooki's still there. We could take you to Giant Stadium. You can look for Hoffa. There's a lot we could do in Jersey. So Diane Breed has an actual concrete question. This is going to get exciting. Go for it, Dallas. Explain.
How long was that last job I posted? Well, the last one I'm trying to remember what the last one I posted. If he's talking about the one on the river, that one was kind of off and on for about 6 months because they kept adding more and adding more as it went.
That's the one where you were fighting with the neighbor, right?
No, it's where the neighbors were fighting each other.
Okay.
Yeah. You would think people that were building multi-million-dollar houses would talk about what they're going to build before they built it right next to one another.
So were there butlers out there arguing with each other or what?
I don't know, but one neighbor, he would chew me out just nonstop. It's not my house. I just work here.
I just work here. I'm just using my truck to tear up your front lawn. It'd be fine. That's funny. Well, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. If you guys want to hang out in the green room after the show, you're more than welcome. We can talk a little bit. But, guys, thank you so much. We haven't done these in a while, and it was a great turnout. We are going to do I have multiple personalities. We're going to do a live next Wednesday to talk about the Harley reveal. I figured that'd be kind of fun. Invite some folks in to talk. And, that's all we have. So check out Dallas's channel. He has 2 channels. Plug them, Dallas, please.
Middle Tennessee Concrete is the concrete channel, obviously. And Beauty and the Mullet Moto is Penny and I and some of the things we do on the bikes.
Middle Tennessee Concrete, where you can watch Dallas slowly get hard. See, now that's how you work in a thing.
That's good.
I like it.
You write this down.
Link in bio. We got to get your shtick going. You can be like, welcome. You know what I mean? You can do the whole concrete thing. So DDK, you have a channel, right? Instagram, what do you got? Yeah.
Like I said, just do videos of rides that I take, and going to start, like I said, dropping some of the videos where I've been doing some of these upgrades. And the channel name's the same as my name right there on that screen.
All right. I would. This is usually the point where I plug Roy, but I'm pissed at Roy. Roy has trolled me now in 2 videos. You know what? I don't care what you say. That Easy Pass video was informative. It was somewhat entertaining.
Roy's was better, though.
All right, go on. Why?
Because it was funnier.
But mine was in 4K.
Okay.
The best part about your video is, if you haven't seen Roy's video, Roy is now trolling me on how to fill up gas, which I think every channel needs to do a video. I want to see Monkey's take on it. So Roy email or messages me in the morning, and I'm listening to it in the car, and it's all I could do not to drive off the road because I didn't realize that my video is actually in your video. I was dying. I got so much hate for that video. Oh my God. The comments on that video are priceless. Telling me about how I don't respect my wife. She could do better. I'm fat and ugly. I'm like, come on. It was a joke. Oh, I'm working on my next Harley trolling video because now I don't mind the trolls. You have at the comments section. It's just going to drive views. So Roy, tell me real quick. Well, not real quick. You take your time. Tell us about your channel. Plug anything you want.
Roy's Moto Ventures. It's about riding up in upstate New York. It's me and my brother. Harley stuff and Goldwing stuff on my channel. So.
Okay. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Like I said, if you guys, the guests, want to hang out in the green room, we can talk for a while. Guys, thanks so much. I hope we'll see you next week, and stay safe. And I really, really appreciate you guys turning out tonight. So thanks, guys. Please remember you're not alone. See you next week. Thanks, guys.